I received access to the Air New Zealand Crew Lounge through my Star Alliance Silver status as well as a Crew membership. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Wellington Airport is utilising their international terminal, commonly known as the Pumpkin or the Rock, for all domestic flights. Well, welcome on board NZ416 to Auckland, on board ZK-OJR, an A320 delivered brand new to Air New Zealand in 2011.
Loading completed and we'll be underway shortly. So there's away right on time. Flying time today of 46 minutes up to Auckland, climbing up to cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. We are expecting mainly smooth flying conditions once we're on cruise, however, if the car is seatbelt signs. But hold on during the flight and use ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Fun fact about the aircraft: when it was delivered brand new in 2011 from Airbus in Toulouse, it was painted in the Crazy About Rugby livery. However, another A320, the second one to be painted in this livery, registered Oscar Alpha Bravo, remained in a black livery, whilst this one was painted into the current Air New Zealand livery.
Flight Service Manager and a flight leisure on behalf of your crew to welcome aboard the Star Alliance flight operated by Air New Zealand. The New Zealand Government and Air New Zealand require you to wear a face covering while travelling with us today. We have face masks on board if you require a mask or a change of mask. You may notice some changes to our Kiwi service. These changes have been developed for your health and safety. Our aircraft are clean in accordance with the recommended guidelines. We ask that you avoid placing rubbish or personal possessions in the seat pocket in front of you. Please let the flight attendants know if you intend to move seats during the cruise for contact tracing purposes. If you need to move about, please keep a safe distance from one another. Please also avoid congregating in or near the galleys or toilets. Civil aviation will require you to comply with all crew instructions and signs whilst aboard this aircraft. To prepare for takeoff, you must now stow your tray table. Please use children's fingers and toes and while clearing any moving parts. Ensure your seat back is upright, armrests are lowered and window shades are open. We're about to explain the safety procedures for this aircraft. Headphones connected to personal electronic devices must be removed now. It's important you give us your full attention even if you fly with us often. Flight attendants, go to your safety briefing positions. Handheld electronic devices may be used at any time, however these must be switched to flight mode now. Although Wi-Fi is not available on this aircraft, you're welcome to use Bluetooth after selecting flight mode to Bluetooth on. Flight attendants, arm your doors.
Of the 7 wonders of the world, none are in New Zealand.
Missions for the 8th. And the obvious choice is Milford Sound.
It's more than just the north and south.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why don't we visit some of these places?
That way, you can see them for yourselves.
Are we going to be in a safety video?
Kia ora, and welcome aboard this Air New Zealand flight.
It's important you obey all crew member instructions, placards and illuminated signs. All loose items should be stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. Seat belts fit low and tight across your hips.
Keep them on throughout the flight. If you need to get up, simply lift the lever like so. If the seatbelt sign lights up, return to your seat and buckle up.
If an emergency were to happen during takeoff or landing, tighten your seatbelts and place your forehead against the seat in front. Put your feet back and firmly on the floor and hold your lower legs. If there's no seat in front of you, or it's too far away, put one hand over the other on top of your head, elbows on either side of your legs, feet back and firmly on the floor.
Pour from above. If you're wearing a personal face mask or face covering, remove it before fitting your oxygen mask. Just pull down on the mask, place it over your nose and mouth, and tighten by pulling both sides of the elastic. Don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate, oxygen will flow easily. Make sure your own mask is fitted before assisting others.
I see you, Glaciers, and I raise you this. It's pretty wonderful.
Your life jacket is within easy reach. It's under your seat. They're easy to fasten sitting
For
down.
your flight attendant for help, stow larger items in the overhead locker or in a bag underneath the seat in front. For more information, have a look at the safety card in the seat pocket in front of you or ask your flight attendant.
So, do we have a decision?
Franz Joseph Glacier.
New Zealand! It's the whole country!
Aotearoa. The wonder of the world.
Works for me.
As you can see, there's so many wonders in Aotearoa.
And to all our passengers, thanks for flying Air New Zealand.
Next on the agenda, yeah, nah. Does it mean yeah or nah?
Our takeoff today will be on runway 14 at Wellington Airport. noticed during our initial climb out there was a bit of severe turbulence. You may have also noticed that during takeoff we roared up like a rocket using full power. The light snack service on today's flight consists of water, tea or coffee, and the Mexicano corn chips Thai sweet chili flavour, or a cookie bake ginger nut. As for a seat overview, these are the standard seats that you'll find on all of Air New Zealand's domestic aircraft. They feature, of course, a large adjustable tray table, A320 domestic safety card, air sickness bags, and a Kia magazine. Today we will be travelling from Wellington, to Auckland. The Kia magazine has a wide selection of Air New Zealand articles, as well as their fleet list, telling us that they have telling us about their fleet, including the A320 current engine option that we are travelling on. Strange though to see that they are featuring 777 aircraft, even though they are currently being stored in the Mojave Desert at Victor.
Your tray table below your arm raised over the window shade and ensure your seatbelt is upright. Please seat children's fingers and toes are well clear of any moving parts, and finally ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Pre-landing boiled sweets are provided, and these are to help unpop your ears due to the pressurisation of the cabin.
5,000 feet, about 10,000 metres. Approach from here taking us up the west coast past the Airbus A320 harbours. Approach to the Whangaroa Harbour will head just to the west of Broome-Isa, heading towards Drury, out over Ardmore, and around the corner, landing on runway 23 to Auckland. A little way, a couple minutes early, looks like we'll be landing at 10:27, just about 3 minutes late today. Thanks once again for coming along this journey north with us. Great to be the company. Wish you a great day. Te wā.
So we live in Wellington now. But I like the ideal sort of what this is like. It's not here anything.
or when not being the overhead lockers, the flashers could fall out. And it's now safe for the transmitting functions on your electronic devices to be turned on. We may disembark the aircraft using the rear stairs as well as the forward air bridge. For those of you using the rear stairs, please take care to use the handrail provided. Also ensure you follow the clearly marked path to the terminal. If you cannot descend the stairs, you are welcome to disembark through the forward door. Electronic devices must not be used until you are inside the terminal building. If you have finished with your newspapers or magazines, please place them in the recycling bin on the air bridge. While we do hope you enjoyed your flight with us today, from all of the team, thank you for flying Air New Zealand on the Star Alliance network. Take care, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Happy Piano.
Sam Manuela at Auckland University. It's a winning email out. So he's a psychologist.
Well, there we have it, folks. Welcome to Auckland. Thank you very much for watching this James Mercer Trip Reports video. I hope to see you again in the next one.
Good boy.